Good morning and God bless. Hope y'all are doing well. I thought for this video we should do, is paid research worth it? So what I did was I bought the $2 ticket that's in the shop. So I bought the Phantom Ruins Premium Ticket Research. And how it works, for at least for this specific research, it's from June 14th to June 18th. So we only have 4 days to be able to actually claim this all from the research. The rewards include encounters with Gothita and Phantom, which is kind of cool. These are boosted shinies during this event, which is kind of cool. 5 incenses, which is pretty significant, and 1,000 Stardust. On top of that, you would get what's called point rewards. And basically, if you buy a lot of stuff in Pokemon Go, you can get extra rewards, which would include stuff which I've already claimed. So like I got a raid pass, I got incense, but this is cumulative, like over time in this month. But I will say the one thing with this ticket that can be kind of, I would guess, inconvenient is the fact that I only have 7 more hours now to do this. But if you bought this at the beginning of the event, you would have 4 days to do so. So I guess the cons you could think of it for when it comes to buying a ticket, for a lot of them, for these premium timed researches, they are premium timed. So hopefully you know that when buying them, but hopefully we'll still get some shinies. So we have 2 incenses right here. Claim the first thing. And by the way, this stuff, the research itself wasn't that difficult. We'll actually show you what the research is because there's a second page, and when it's the second page, it should be the same stuff. So start with the first one. We have a Phantom, a 463 CP. I'm hoping for a hundo would be super dope, but like I'll take anything. 2-star on the first one, all good. I don't know if y'all saw the YouTube short I uploaded a couple days ago, but we found a shiny Joltik, which is pretty cool. I'll definitely have to evolve this at the end of the video, 100%. All right, let's check. Actually, first, let's claim the Stardust. We have 1,200 Stardust just chilling in there from the deluxe. Now let's go back to our time research. So second one is another Phantom. This is a 479. So that is a lot higher, which is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So we'll go to this. Way better IVs. 98%. Oh my goodness, this was almost a hundo. Almost. So I'm assuming the hundo is probably 481 or 482, something like that. Either way, that was close. That was really close to a hundo. So hey, I mean, that's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that is really not bad. I'm gonna catch this Sableye. It's extra stars per catch, so definitely gotta try and catch it. Oh my goodness, we threw 2 Great Balls and both of them didn't catch it. Let's see if this one should work. We've done 3 of it. There we go. All right, check the IVs. Middle finger. Nice. All right, let's keep going. Go to the third one. Another one, not shiny. We have a 465 on this one. Nothing crazy. And then one thing to add as well is it's not like the breakthrough research where you can just throw into a stack. You have to catch each one in order to move forward. Next one, not it. A 470 though. 470 isn't too bad. I'm actually going to show you, because I doubt we're going to get the shiny of this right now. This is what the shiny Phantom looks like. It's a really good one. Personally, I think it's a really cool. For a ghost type shiny, super dope. All right, next one, we have 4 left. This one, oh, we got it. Wait, that's so sick. I really didn't think we were going to get it. We got it. Let's go. 467 CP shiny Phantom. We've now gotten 2 shinies today. It's so sick. So I will say, you're not guaranteed to get a shiny. So when you buy some of these premium tickets, just know you're not guaranteed it. But you have better odds. That's really sick. That's really sick. At least for this ticket in specific. 3-star. That's so dope. That's so sick. Let's go. Do I have a evolved version of Phantom? I feel like I do, but I'm not sure. Oh, I do. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had the shiny. That's the evolution of the shiny. It's super dope too. Dang, bro. I was really not expecting. So far, we got a 98% and a shiny. And I think at the end, I would love to do like a whole review of it, of how much we got. So click the next one. Next one is not shiny, a 456, which is a pretty mid IVs, I will say. And then we have 2 more. So we have this right here. Another not shiny, 456. Now, I think the same CP. Literally the same CP. Oh my goodness. That is womp womp. That is not good. That is not good. And then the final thing from page 1 out of 2, because there's going to be 2 pages for this. So we have the 2 incenses, which is crazy, 500 Stardust, and then the encounter, which I'm assuming is going to be another Phantom, not shiny, in a 469. So this is now the new research. So the new, but still the same research, is you have to catch 10 Pokemon. It's also catch 20. Then you have to use a total of 10 berries, transfer 10 Pokemon, and then use an incense. So all this you can do right now, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take a minute to do it and I'll be back. So I actually ran out of my research stack, which what I was using. So we're going to have to claim all the research while we're doing it as well. So all I have to do is use berries and catch Pokemon. And now all I have to do is catch Pokemon. So this is perfect. So with this next page, it is all Gothita. So Gothita is another boosted shiny with this event. So all I have to do is catch these as well. So the good thing with this was on the bottom one, this very, very bottom row here, the other one was spin 3 Pokestops. The difference was this one was using incense. So either way, I'm still able to do it here, which is nice. Unfortunately, if you pop an incense at your house, you do have to wait 5 minutes per spawn comparatively to if you just walked around and did it. So got a wasted one, but all good. Let's now see what we get from this paid research page 2. Gothita, first one's not shiny, a 390. We're looking for 410 or about 411 for the CP. So I can only hope for it because it honestly is a pretty cool shiny. And just in case we don't get it, because I actually really don't think we're gonna get it this time. Okay, hold on, let's go to the Pokédex and then we'll go to shiny. It's not too much different, but it's a pretty solid shiny. I think it's pretty solid. So it's cool. I think the Phantom, in my personal opinion, is definitely a little better. You can let me know in the comments below which one you think may be better. Second one is not shiny. It is a 385. That is not what we're looking for. Luckily, it's easy to hit great throws on these, or excellent throws, so you get more XP per catch, which is nice. All right, next one is not shiny. This is a 388. So far, not so great on the IVs. We did get a 98% on the first page, so we'll see if we get anything significant on the second page. Another not shiny, 394. Open, it jumped. Okay. All right, hit another excellent throw. Now we did the catch 20, so now we can claim this again. Not shiny. This is a 381. IVs are not it. These are not good IVs. I will not lie. But remember, this ticket was $2, so it wasn't that expensive of a ticket. And I got 5 incenses, technically 4. You could get 5 if you use your daily adventure incense as the reward for using incense. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I think for $2 for a ticket like this is pretty worth it. But you always have to, like, look and do your research on, like, what is in specific on the ticket, because some tickets are better than others. I think personally, like, this one isn't bad. This ticket, I would say personally, is worth it because of the amount of incenses you get, plus all the shiny boosted potential Pokemon and the rewards. I think it's pretty worth it. So 3 instances from this one, 500 Stardust, an encounter with the last Gothita, which is not shiny, in a 383. So I didn't get a shiny or a decent IV from the second page, but from the first page, not only did we get a 98%, but we also got a shiny, which is pretty cool. And then on top of that, we still have 4 other instances left over, which is pretty fire. So I want y'all to let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this ticket? Would you buy it? And what do you think of this video? Should I make more videos about more tickets just to give y'all heads up on them? Let me know. Also, by the time you're watching this ticket is not out. But this was hopefully an example of, is it worth it to buy some of these tickets? For some, yes. For some, maybe not. So, thank y'all for showing up. God bless. Jesus loves y'all. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.